Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into it. This is week 45. We're going to be talking about the S&P, gold, and silver. Let's get into it. Okay, week 45, and we're trading S&P, gold, and silver. And I am in the leap for TradeView again. I did miss last week. We're gonna go over what happened last week in a second. Hopefully, I can catch up. Trying to finish up on an investment that I have on some property. So here we are. So last week, well, let's look at the month. Let's take a look at the month. Very bullish month. Last week, very bullish week last week. If we go back and look, didn't have too much of an imbalance, but we do have a confirmation here. The price is still going up. We have a higher low after this higher high, and then we broke this higher high on the weekly. Daily, same thing, right? Had this low, higher low, pulled back into this area, and then took back off again, leaving some imbalance. And we're going to show how to optimize on that. And you see this Morningstar setup here. Not quite, because it was a bullish candle here. Then we have like a sort of a doji on the daily. And again, you see here where looking for the setup on the daily, wanted to come back to 50%, and it from the previous week. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So Monday had a doji, and then it just took off from there. So getting a buy last week anywhere in here after it gave support here, probably would have got stopped out here, but grabbing another position and letting it go up would have been perfect. So let's take a look at what we're going to do this week. Let's go ahead and clear all this off. Again, let's go back to the monthly. We're middle of the month. Well, not kind of sort of middle of the month. So we had like roughly about 2 weeks of trading for November so far. Nope, 1 week and some change. So just understand this candle can go a lot higher, setting new highs. So as long as it's going high, we're going to buy, right? So last week, nice bullish candle for the week, and then again for daily. So you have an imbalance here, here, and here. What I would like to see, and let's go ahead and use our Fibonacci right here. Nope, we're going to go ahead and set our new range for our daily. This is our new range, right? Go ahead and pull it all the way down. Yep. This is our new range on our daily. As you see here, we have several places of imbalance. One right here. I'm gonna have to pull this back because it's the daily. It's gonna look real. It's when little imbalance here. I'm thinking at least maybe to pull back in this area, continue up. Of course, we would love to see it come all the way back down. Look like it's trying to finish strong for the end of the year. Again, I need to bring this back here. Okay. So that's the daily areas of imbalance where price could potentially come back to Let's look at this 4 hour to see if the 4 hour supports that daily. So we got imbalance here. Kind of try to come back and clean it up there. Yeah. Let me go ahead and just delete this one. I'm looking for price to come all the way back here to clean up this imbalance. Looks like we still had a little bit here. Definitely here. And most definitely here. So let's go back to the daily. Oh, that's the weekly. There's the other imbalance right here. Matter of fact, these are daily imbalances. All right, so I'll go back to my 4 hour. High likelihood it's going to pull back into this area. When, we don't know. Ooh, I almost thought I saw a candle. Ooh. Almost thought I saw a candle with no wick here for a second. But no. Definitely want price to pull back in this area. Let's go to the Fibonacci for the daily. And you'll see why we want to buy price at a discount, right? Since it's since price is at a premium right now, based off the bullish market, we want to see price come back below. We want to see price come down at least to 58.66 before getting a buy position. Again, it's showing bullish, but price is at a premium right now. We don't want to buy. We don't want to just jump in because it's at a premium. We'll also need to have confirmation that it's coming back to clean up this imbalance, because as you see here, there's some imbalance here, here, here. However, if we go like, if we stop and just like really take a look, like maybe on a higher time frame, like the weekly, we have only one imbalance right there. So when I'll come back to clean that up, we don't know, but we see here this weekly came back and it cleaned it right back up. So we're probably looking at these probably a couple more bullish weeks, maybe, before it comes back and cleans it up. Again, it's the beginning of the month, so price might just keep going. Might keep going. So again, ideally, we want to see price pull back to 58.66. That would be awesome. Will it? See, well, when I tell you, numbers don't lie. So if you look at where 50% is, it's right at the top of last week's candle. That's the imbalance, right? So, of course, we wanted to come back and clean it up, touch that area before continuing up. That'll be awesome for the week. So let's plan for that. If not, we're going to be looking for it to show support on the daily, which means we'll probably get a pullback and then we'll get a bearish candle and a bullish close on the daily to say, hey, now we're going to keep chugging, right? And at that point, we may reevaluate taking a long position higher up and maybe get a couple pips before it turns around. But that's one you'll have to sit on, right? Because we'll be looking for it to break this high. This is the daily. Yeah. I'm looking for it to break this high of 6,004. if it break, like again, you get support and it breaks that, yeah, we'll be looking for another pull back and forth to take off at that point. So, all right, let's go over here to gold. Okay, here we are with gold. Daily, so there's a little gap here. Let's go ahead and look at the monthly. I haven't really been trading gold. It's not been my friend lately. It looks like even with this monthly, we still got this imbalance right here. It's been good at coming back to clean up some imbalances. However, looking at this, look like we may have a confirmation that it's going to come back and clean this up. I don't know. Again, this is the beginning of the month. You see, it came right back to the previous month, not this past month, but the previous month. Price is sitting right there. Let's look at this weekly candle. Got a doji, little imbalance here, and a little one here on the weekly. Look at the way gold has been performing. Look like we have support here on the daily. And we may get a touchdown and then still continue back up. Weekly. So right now we got a bearish week, bearish month. Again, it's the beginning of the month. My thoughts is it's cleaning up. It was cleaning up this imbalance, and it's going to keep going up. It's gold. It's been there. So, with that being said, again, we had this doji for the previous week. It's not a doji, but it's a bullish doji with selling. It's on selling on the heavy. It's on the heavy on the selling side. And with that being said, we got that candle down on the weekly. So that's last week. So with that, like I said, it cleaned up that monthly gap. But here, look here, we have right here this imbalance, which I think, looking at this, probably get a little pullback. It'll come take this out. This is the support. Take this out and just keep going up. And then we're going to look for it to come here. So here's the daily. This is my new range. Price is right below, still below our 50% mark. So getting a buy anywhere in this area, having your, so you got a little imbalance here on the 4 hour. Getting a buy anywhere in here, make sure you got an appropriate stop. Looks like we have a 4 hour candle with no wick here. Looks like it may come back and clean this up before continuing up. Be patient. Look for a confirmation the price is going to continue up. If it comes back and cleans up this candle with no wick, we don't know. But this was a great indicator that the price was done doing what it was doing, going low, and it continued back up. It had nowhere to go. Yeah, look for it to come back and maybe clean this up and then continue up. It's a 4 hour. Looking at that daily. Let's go this way. Yeah, looking at that daily, just got that small imbalance right here to clean up, and then another one up here. We have confirmation right here that this is a higher low, right? Had it here, out here. We're looking for it to take out this high, so looking for it to come back up, probably hit it, bounce back a little bit, and then take off. So again, looking at the 4 hour, probably looking at a good place to get in somewhere around this 2674, 2674, with an appropriate stop behind here. This is on a 4 hour, so play it smart. Play it smart. Okay, that's gold. Let's go over here to silver. Okay, here we are with silver. Monthly bearish so far. Let's see why. It's like everything else has been going up and up and up. It looks like it may be a pullback for the early on in the month. So here's our weekly. And we haven't opened yet, so let's see where this week takes us. But it looks like we might have support here. Look at this daily. Only imbalance I see on this weekly is this here. It looks like silver has support here. So likelihood of it going lower than this, but it's, you know, it's a higher low here. Then we have our higher high up here. I don't notice going any lower, especially looking at that weekly. Looks like price came back and cleaned up this imbalance from days previous week. Yeah. Look like we have support here. Let's look at this 4 hour and see what it did. Yep, 4 hour just came back and cleaned up this little imbalance from it taking off. Candle with no wick. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for a buy. Let's look to see where we can get in. Where's the opportunity at for us on this? So I would tell you that even with this, that our daily zone, there you go. It's an itty bitty wick, but it's a wick. This is our range. I'll still tell you this is our range. Small imbalance here. Look for price to come back to this area and go to and through and hit this high of 34.47. That would be super awesome. A lot of I was gonna go back and call it pips, but there's a lot of ticks between here and there. Yeah, I would look for a, put it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can we spend some time? It's a 4 hour, yeah. Okay, let's look at this daily. Let's go ahead and pull our Fibonacci out real quick. So it looked like, hey, the way price is showing on the majority of our instruments here is prices come back below that premium price, except for S&P. We're looking for some action to pull back on there, but gold and silver is both looking like they're getting their support, and they're going to want to go back up to this higher high. So silver's doing the same thing, where it looks like it's going to at least come back up to 34.45, and hopefully, you know, this 34.87. So getting a position anywhere here, making sure your stop is always, you know, nice and quote unquote safe. Again, this, you know, not safe. I don't want to say, is a minimum risk. So, you know, adjust your entry size accordingly and wait for the market to move. Could you execute this on a lower time frame? Absolutely. However, I'm looking right here. I would look for, we got a 4 hour. Here's hour confirmation right now. It's on an hour. Has price come all the way back down in here. Got kind of close. Candle with no wick here. I'm thinking it's gonna dip and still move up. So I'll be a little bit patient, waiting on your entry. However, if your risk is there and like your I want to call it lot size is able to manage a a good stop loss all the way back here, go for it. But I would be a little bit patient. Set a alert up or something for price to hit this area, and then continue up. But that's definitely the move right now. That's definitely the move. Again, prices, all of the prices drop back below 50% at a nice discount. For me, it's the perfect setup. Well, not perfect. I like to see two on a daily. I like to see 2 points of imbalance towards my target. I only see one here, which is this one here. Well, I kind of see two, but I wouldn't push this small imbalance. I like to see, like it, like yell out at you. That's what I like to see. However, we do have 2 spots of imbalance. Let me remove this Fibonacci so you can see what I'm saying. We have one imbalance here on the daily, and we have one more, a little smaller one here for price to come back to. So to me, on a daily, then I can pop down in my 4 hour and like, oh look, see, it's showing it's gonna hit resistance right above here because it needs to take this out. I'm gonna have some resistance right here. We got a nice. I try to clean up this imbalance here, so it's even showing on the 4 hour that hey, still got some work need to do. And then we look at this weekly. Weekly's imbalance is right here, right below it. So getting price to come back into that area looks good. Getting price to come back up to here for this week, that looks good. We'll need like a confirmation, like I said. For me, price pull back and then continue up. That's what I'm looking for right now for silver. That's what I'm looking for right now. So again, this is week 45. Doing S&P, gold, and silver. Hey, have a great trading week. Again, I'm going to be doing some live trading with Leap. I may not stream Thursday, but definitely tomorrow during Veterans Day. I am a veteran, and thank all of you guys for your service. The other veterans, and let's get some good trades this week. I think with the way the market is right now, and it's the beginning of the month, I think there's a lot of opportunity. So let's get into it. You have a great trading week. See you tomorrow.